What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 15th race on the NASCAR Cup Series schedule. Actually, this is the 20th event that the NASCAR Cup Series has done in a row with no days off. It's been a long season so far. But this weekend, we are right here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway in Madison, Illinois, just east of the St. Louis, close to the Gateway Arch. Now, all three series will be racing this weekend, though the NASCAR Xfinity Series is in Portland, Oregon at the Portland International Speedway. So, now the Worldwide Technology Raceway was built in 1967, a former drag strip and a road course in 1985. The oval opened in 1997 and has been firmly called the St. Louis International Raceway, but now the Worldwide Technology Raceway. The track is a 1.25 oval, also has a 2-mile infield road course that hosts the IndyCar Series and other circuits. Now, the Portland International Raceway, where the Xfinity Series is a 1.96 mile 12-turn track that was opened in 1961 and has had multiple names over the years, and it has hosted many different circuits through the years as well. Now, at the Worldwide Technology Raceway, will host the NASCAR Cup Series and the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Saturday, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series will run the Toyota 200, 150 laps and 200 miles. Now, Saturday afternoon in Portland, the NASCAR Xfinity Series will run the Pacific Office Automation 147. That's 75 laps, 147.7 miles if you want to get technical about it. Now, on Sunday, back in St. Louis, the NASCAR Cup Series will run the Enjoy Illinois 300 presented by Ticket Smarter. That's 240 laps, 300 miles. Now, here is the paint schemes for all three series. And let me know who your favorite paint scheme, of course, in the comments below. And when I return, I'll give you my favorite picks of the week. We'll talk about last week's events at Charlotte for the Coke 600 weekend. Some news on Stewart-Haas Racing organization. And my picks on who will win this week. So let's check out the paint schemes. And when we come back, we'll get into the rest. Let's go. Hope you enjoy the paint schemes like you do every week here. Now let's get to my favorites for the week. I'm going to go with the number 15 Tanner Gray, number 15 Dead on Tools Toyota. Someone said in the chat last Friday night, I just like those skull bones on the truck. I do too. So I'm going to take the 15. I haven't picked that one this year, and he's run that scheme a couple times now. Now the number 2 one for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, I'm going to go Justin Allgaier. And that Branch Chevrolet looks pretty good. Looks kind of like the Orange Bird a little bit from Disney. I don't know. If you know, you know. Now, number 3 for the NASCAR Cup Series, I'm going William Byron. And that Valvoline Chevrolet, that 24 Valvoline Chevrolet looks really good with that gray paint job. I like it with the Valvoline colors. Looks really good. Now, let's take a recap of Charlotte. Now, the truck race on Friday night at Charlotte, Nick Sanchez pulled off the win. Corey Heim was coming at Nick Sanchez. Now, of course, we had some issues before the checkered flag. Corey Heim had some loose lug nuts on his tire. We were listening in when Corey Heim turned into his pit crew and asked, "Is everything good with the tires?" And the crew chief was like, "Yeah, we're good to go." But anyway, post-race inspection finds 3 lug nuts loose on Corey Heim's truck. He is DNF'd. And he finishes very last place. Now in the Xfinity Series, Chase Elliott gets the win. Everybody was happy to see Chase win here in Charlotte. Now Justin Allgaier dominated the first and second stage. Looked really good. Looked like he was going to win this thing, but wrecked in the end. And Chase, after another late caution, had the fresh tires than anybody else, and he was gone. So Chase Elliott wins on that Saturday in Charlotte. Now, the NASCAR Cup Series, Christopher Bell wins in a rain-shortened race. Everybody was disappointed on how this went down. Came down to that last stage where Christopher Bell won. He won actually the second and third stage, but he gets out before Brad Keselowski on the last pit stop and ends up with the rain coming and the lightning and all that. They ended up calling it. It poured down rain. It stopped raining. We thought, okay, we're going back racing. And then out of the blue, NASCAR canceled the race. So Christopher Bell gets his victory at the Coke 600. Now, some news from this week as well. Stewart-Haas Racing has decided to cease operations at the end of the 2024 season. Now, where will the drivers go? Where will the crew go? Who knows? But NASCAR said you can only have 3 teams now. If you already have 2, you can only have 1 more. You can't purchase another one to have 4. So 3 cars is the most that any organization can have. Now, that's kind of unfair because JGR and Hendrick have 4. We'll see how it goes with Stewart-Haas folding up shop. There was some news this week that Front Row Motorsports has claimed one of the charters. Not sure who's going to drive it or what, but or the number, but they have included one of those 4 charters for their organization. So they're going from 2 cars to 3. So where will the others go? Let me know in the comments below where you think the drivers are going to go or who you think is going to add another one. Will it be 2311? Will it be Trackhouse Racing? Kind of a good idea that those guys are going to go to 3 on the operation since they both have 2. Who will be the last one? So we don't know, but that's the updated news from this week in NASCAR. Now, my picks to win the race. The Toyota 200, the truck race on Saturday afternoon, I'm going Corey Heim. He has something to prove. He got disqualified last Friday night. He is going to win this race. Corey Heim is going to win this race here at the track. So the NASCAR Xfinity race, I want to say AJ Allmendinger so bad. He's in that 16, but I think this is an easy one. SVG gets the win. He gets in the playoffs. SVG wins here at Worldwide Technology. Or no, in Portland. He's in Portland. See, it's got me all confused. But SVG wins in Portland. Now, the NASCAR Cup Series, Rowdy won here last year in that 8 car. But bad luck has been on Rowdy's side. It happened last week. And now could it happen again this week? Who knows? But I don't think he can overcome this bad luck. I just don't think he's going to get a win. Who knows? Maybe he will pull it off, but since he won here last year. But I want to say Tyler Reddick. I want to say Tyler Reddick for the win. But I think it's going to be Kyle Larson. All the talk last week about him doing the Indy and then not be able to race at the 600. He was so gung-ho, ready to race. He flew from Indy to Charlotte, then the rain to come, and nothing happened. Justin Allgaier did a great job in the car last week. But I think he returns to NASCAR this week and makes a statement after everyone talked, well, just Joey Logano. Maybe some other folks talked about how Kyle Larson doesn't deserve a waiver from NASCAR, saying that he doesn't deserve to be in the playoffs because he chose Indy over NASCAR. So Joey Logano was very, very to the point that that's what he believed and everybody else should believe. But I think Kyle Larson comes out here and puts a statement down and wins this soundly for this weekend at the Enjoy Illinois 300 presented by Ticket Smarter. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button for us. We would love for you to help us with that. And if you're new watching, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We have a great NASCAR community, and we'd love for you to join our community today. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And now this weekend, it's going to be a long day on Saturday. So Saturday morning, we're going to kick it off with NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying. And then right after that, we'll be doing the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race, the Toyota 200. And then we're going to all travel west to Portland and go with the Xfinity Series and go out there for that one and call that race. And then on Sunday, we'll be back in St. Louis for the Enjoy Illinois 300. And we should see who wins. So big, long weekend for us for racing. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button for all the streams that are on. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to us and you love to see what you see and you hear. We love for you to subscribe as well. So we'll see you in the streams. You guys know what's going on this weekend already. You know about the races. You're ready to get it all covered. You know the paint schemes, who's driving what. You know new news for NASCAR this week with Stewart Haas and all that happening. That is it. So we will see you in the streams on Saturday. Hope to see you then. Until then, let's go.